Did Trump just give us the answer that we've been looking for? All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sovereign Art Cycles channel. And this is a series I'm doing on asking the question, who's better, Trump or Biden? Trump or Biden? Who's better? Better for America? Yeah, but actually better for Artsakh, better for Armenia, better for the conflict happening in Nagorno-Karabakh. Which president should we vote for? I guess is what we're asking. All right. Breaking news in an exclusive interview with Fox. We have let me just play it.
Yes, we are ready. I said many times publicly, we are ready to agree on ceasefire today.
Right, that was the president of Azerbaijan who have been attacking Nagorno-Karabakh. We're ready for a ceasefire today. That was this morning in an exclusive interview with Fox News. I imagine he did some other interviews, but he said we're agreeing to a ceasefire today. The reason there's a couple of viewers who commented on yesterday's video, Babulinski bombshell, Biden, China, and Nagorno-Karabakh. In the comment section, Bonnie Creighton writes, I'm finding it very disturbing that Trump is saying little to nothing about all of this. Why is the United States silent? I see this shaping up as an international emergency, and exactly what has been Joe Biden's role in all of this, his dealings with China, which is what I dealt with in the video she's commenting on. As Vice President of the United States, he has access to every bit of this nation's top secret documents. What did Biden give to China? I find all of this alarming. And remember, China is also allied with Iran. I'm just going to say it because I can't contain it any longer. I have serious doubts about Trump. Something isn't passing the smell test. And also commenting, Gajik Tombulyan. Gajik has been commenting, and I appreciate it, Gajik. I know you're going to watch this, so I really, your comments are all very insightful and helpful to me, so I'm going to read yours in full. No matter who you choose, as I understand it, is a no-win situation for Armenia. Biden is no good, and you clearly explained, but Trump is not any better either. Trump's decision to pull out U.S. troops from Syria has negatively impacted Kurds, meaning the genocidal maniac Erdogan has a free pass to jail or kill more of them. Trump also has Trump towers both in Istanbul, and one was planned to be built in Baku. This is worrying because Trump, first of all, is a businessman, and he would not risk being tough on Turkey or Azerbaijan because he wants to appease them. Trump has also just recently denied the Armenian genocide, and that is the most clear example of him appeasing to Turkey. In conclusion, both candidates suck. All right. Well, yeah, it is a matter of the lesser of two evils, which is precisely why I'm doing this series on this channel. Who's better? Maybe it should have been phrased, who's worse? Trump or Biden, who's worse? Because politics is a corrupt business, and some say all politicians are corrupt. And I say, yes, all politicians are corrupt because all human beings are corrupt. So we all fail, and we all do awful things that we regret. So we're all corrupted. But which is going to be better in the long run? I'm not answering that question definitively here, but I'm just putting information out there that perhaps you don't know. So let's get back to this. It was from today, October 23rd, this morning. Trump says he aims to help Armenia in Azerbaijan conflict. So to answer your question, Bonnie Creighton, Trump speaking about it. So somebody's getting in his ear. Let me just read a little bit of this article. This is from Bloomberg. President Donald Trump said Friday his administration is working with Armenia in its conflict with Azerbaijan over the Nagorno-Karabakh territory, citing the size of the Armenian diaspora in the U.S. We're working with Armenia. We have very good relationships with Armenia. They're very good people. They're so dedicated. They're incredible people, and we'll see what happens, Trump said in the Oval Office. He declined to say if he'd spoken to leaders from either Armenia or Azerbaijan. We have a lot of people living in this country from Armenia. Sorry about that. Originally from Armenia, and they're great people, and we're going to help them, the president said. Trump didn't mention Azerbaijan in his remarks. Interesting that that's commented on here. So back to, I won't play any more of the president of Azerbaijan's comments, but in this article, He says, we are ready to agree to a ceasefire, which is the clip I played. He said, adding that such a move is conditioned on Armenia pulling out of what Azerbaijan calls occupied borderlands. 2 past ceasefires have failed during the nearly 4-week deadly battle. Okay, occupied borderlands. What are we talking about? Nagorno-Karabakh? That's the position of Azerbaijan, that's an occupied land. Now, is he talking about occupied borderlands on the border of Nagorno-Karabakh, or is he talking about all of Nagorno-Karabakh? I haven't dug into this. I don't know if he's even clarified, but he's a politician, so he's going to say just enough to appease the listeners. So, Trump's talking about it, and let me just close with this. I'm going to make this a short video. President Trump again praises Armenians, gives no specifics. So this is from the Armenian Spectator, Mirror Spectator. It's the first time I've seen this newspaper, the first English-language Armenian weekly in the United States since 1932. Essentially, it's just saying the same thing that the Bloomberg article said, but this picture, actually, I didn't see. President Trump praises Armenians at Carson City on October 18th. So he is speaking about it. It's on his radar. He's mentioning it. So, and he just literally today signed yet another peace deal between Israel and I think this is like the 4th agreement. And this one is with Sudan. So peace in the Middle East is something that, some people used to say it was, never going to happen, but we're actually closer to it now than we've been in my lifetime, I suppose. But again, I'm not saying Trump's the right guy, but there's something happening and he's not ignoring it. But again, he too is a politician and is going to say things to appease people. So we have to judge his actions. He's doing good things apparently between Israel and Israel's neighbors. What's happening in Azerbaijan and Armenia? Just the final note here is that winter's coming, and that's the Southern Caucasus are the frozen tundra during the winter. I have footage from World War I where it's soldiers marching through, snow-peaked mountains, etc. It's a mountainous mountainous region, and people are thinking that the hostilities will die down naturally, though they'll hibernate for the winter. So we may have a respite here, but we do have an election coming that's not going to be avoided. So I will keep updating. All right. So, I keep forgetting to mention, subscribe and share. The viewership is going up, but we're barely scratching the surface here. We're just getting started. We need to get the word out, Christians in particular, that the Christian nation of Armenia is under threat by its neighbors. It's a miracle that it survived World War I. Here we are in 2020, and hostilities are raising their heads again. So please pass this on.